Good morning, students. Today we will see the new concept, that is velocity selector. Motion of the charged particle in combined field, electric and magnetic field. Already we have seen in Lorentz force, extension of Lorentz force only. So discussion is what? Velocity selector. Velocity selector. Clear? Now here we have a diagram for this. Y and Z. Now electric field acting along Y direction. Magnetic field acting along, this is Z direction. So these two are perpendicular. These two are acting perpendicular, and if the fields acting like this we call it as a crossed fields. Clear? So both are perpendicular, electric and magnetic field. Now charged particle is moving along with this direction V. Along x direction, value is V. These are all vectors. Now, charged particle is at origin. They also it's moving not at rest. Clear? Now, this charged particle, if you take it positive. Okay. Now, due to this is positive charge. Now electric force, this E is the electric field. Electric field force formula. Electric force formula F is equal to EQ. This charge will experience this direction. So this is J cap. Now magnetic force we need to decide. How do we decide magnetic force? F is equal to Q into V cross B. Just see the cross product, this is positive charge, so positive V I cap cross B acting Z direction, so K cap I cross J I J K. If it is clockwise we will get positive, if it is anti-clockwise we will get negative. I cross K, what we have J, anti-clockwise minus J. Means magnetic force will act downward direction. Electric force act up. Charged particle experience force due to electric field is upwards. And the same charged particle experience force due to magnetic field downwards. So this is electric field and this is magnetic field FB. Minus these we will write or we can write directly Q into V cross B. Okay, this is acting part along minus J direction. Clear? So these both are acting, one is acting up, another one is acting downwards. If you adjust the magnitudes E, B and velocity, clear? At certain values, this force will become equal, magnitude of forces. If you follow the Lorentz force formula, F net force on the charged particle will be, what is that? EQ plus then Q V cross B. If you write only magnitude, EQ minus QV. Clear? Because minus sign is the direction I already given, I am assigning here. So place into minus magnitudes. Clear? Now by adjusting magnitudes at certain values, electric force and magnetic force will become equal. In that case, net force on that charge particle, net force on the charge particle will be 0, then EQ is equal to QVB, QQ cancel, V is equal to E by B. This we call it as velocity selector. Understand? V is equal to E by B. This we call it as velocity selector. So we do expect a 2 mark question. What is velocity selector? Then how do you say when a charge particle enter into a crossed fields? Clear, the net force on the charge particle is 0. Then V is equal to E by B. Then we call it as crossed fields. Clear now? Okay. Okay. Using this method, J.J. Thomson calculated specific mass E by M ratio. You are studying chemistry. Clear, E by M value. Okay, using this concept only. Now we will see new concept, that is cyclotron. Clear, cyclotron. Cyclotron is a device which is used to accelerate the charge particles. In this device, how do they accelerate charge particles? We will see. Clear. In this, they will use crossed fields again, both electric and magnetic fields. Now, this cyclotron consists of two Ds, hollow Ds. Clear. D. Here, like this. These two Ds connected to an oscillator. This we call it as oscillator. That we will explain. You will see in coming lessons what is oscillator. So using these two, we will apply. Using this oscillator, we apply electric field. Okay, these are hollow Ds. Actually, these Ds this is a plane view, 3-dimensional view. This we will look like this. It looking like this, hollow D. Clear? Understand now? This is D1 and D2. This is D1 and this is D2. Okay? Using oscillator, we apply what? Electric field. Now, perpendicular to these, we apply the magnetic field. I am drawing here dot. Dot means field moving into the here. This all total setup will be placed in evacuated chamber. Clear? And here we have a plate. This we call it as a reflector or reflector. Clear? What is it that we will see now? Clear? Now, how do I accelerate this? This oscillator is continuously varies the electric field like this. Suppose if this gives the positive potential, immediately simultaneously it apply negative. Then it will become positive, next it will be negative. Like that it changes field. Positive, negative changes. Nothing but alternates. Alternate voltage that you will see in coming lessons. Till then you just remember oscillator means which changes, alternate the voltage. Okay, now suppose at the center, if we release a positive charge, then due to this we need to adjust that frequency so that this will be negative and this will become positive. Due to this is negative positive charge, we applied first negative potential for this D, we applied positive. Positive repel and this attract. So it attract towards D. Attract towards D. Clear? With force what? F is equal to EQ. Initially at rest. So what is the magnetic force formula? F is equal to QVB. Initially rest. Clear? Magnetic field acting like this. Charge particle at rest. Velocity 0. There is no magnetic force. Clear? Now we apply the negative potential. It attracts. It starts. It accelerates. It gains velocity. As soon as it comes until it enters the D. It accelerates, and as soon as it attains velocity due to magnetic field, it changes its direction. It perpendicular, both are perpendicular, then it follow circular path. Follows the circular path. Now as soon as this charge particle enters in this region, clear, here there is no electric field, clear. Now this potential is altered. Now previously negative, positive, now this will become negative, this will become positive. Understand? Then further it accelerate, it velocity in this region, it accelerates, velocity increases, then what happened? Magnetic force increases, then the radius increases. As soon as it reaches here, this oscillator changes potential. Again it accelerates. Due to magnetic field, it again experiences force. Then like this process continues until it reaches the this radius and it hits this reflector and comes out with high energy. Clear? Here what these two cross fields, what they are doing, electric field is accelerating the charge particle, magnetic field changes the direction of the charge particle. Understand? Electric field accelerates. By accelerating, velocity increases, what happened? Radius increases. What is the radius relation? R is equal to QV. What is already we have done yesterday? What is that? MV square by R is equal to QVB. 1 VB cancel. R is equal to MV by QB. V increases, R increases. Understand? So here we need to adjust the frequency. Otherwise it's not possible. Frequency means as soon as it reaches this D, here potential has to change. As soon as it reaches here, potential has to change. We need when this frequency of the charge particle and the frequency of oscillator is equal, then we will get a high energy particle because it will be in a resonance condition. This is the principle of cyclotron. Clear? Cyclotron frequency is equal to frequency of the charge particle. Clear? Our oscillator frequency is equal to this charge particle frequency. If we adjust, charge particle will gain maximum energy and comes out. This we call it as the accelerating of the charge particle. What is the frequency of this charge particle cyclotron? Already we have done. Frequency of the charge particle in a uniform magnetic field. We follow the same principle. So this is the frequency of the charge particle. Yesterday we have done same frequency. If we adjusted this frequency to oscillator, then what happened? This will be in resonance. We will get maximum energy of the charge particle. And high energy particle is moving. Which energy possesses kinetic energy? Kinetic energy is equal to half mv square. From this, v is equal to what? R3b by m. This you substitute of m r square q square b square by m square 1 mm cancel r square q square b square by 2m. This is the energy of the charge particle. Clear? Now we do expect questions on cyclotron. One is draw the cyclotron diagram, a labeled diagram. What you draw, same figure you draw, and here write down oscillator, these, and in magnetic field B. Okay. Now we do expect applications of cyclotron. We have applications. First main application is accelerating the charge particle to attain high energy. After that, these high energy particles we use bombard nuclei with energetic particles. Cyclotron is used to bombard nuclei with high energetic particles, and another one so accelerated by it and study the resulting nuclear reactions. Nuclei bombarding. After that, this high energy particle enter into the nucleus. Then after that, the next reactions they will study. So to implant that, to make it to enter the charge particle, they provide high energy. Next one is it is also used to implant ion into solids and modify their properties. Even synthesize new materials. It is used to hospitals to produce radioactive substances which can be used in diagnosis and treatment. In the answers, don't write cyclotron is used to in hospitals. You write, but what purpose? What is the purpose also you need to mention. Here they mention clearly it is used in hospitals to produce radioactive substances which can be used in diagnosis and treatment. Simply if you write used in hospitals, that's not correct. Clear? How do they use? What purpose? You need to write in the answers. Clear? We do expect in the 2 marks and 3 mark question. Next we have example problem 4.4. It's just like previous problem. You just try it and you will get the answer. Now next discussion. Magnetic fluid current element Biot-Savart law. This is very important. First we try to understand Biot-Savart law. Using this law only we will derive magnetic field due to current element. We can understand. Clear? First we will see Biot-Savart law. Clear? Now suppose we have a current carrying conductor arbitrary shape like this. Okay, any arbitrary shape conductor, let us say like this. I selected shape because in textbook they given same figure. Now this is carrying current I. According to Oersted observation, Oersted statement, this current carrying conductor develops a magnetic field around this. Okay, vicinity of the conductor. Now we would like to calculate magnetic field at this point B. Clear? B is the magnetic field. Then how do we find? For that, Biot given a simple formula, that is, first we need to, this is what conductor, lengthy conductor. So this lengthy conductor we made into a small elements. This is dl. Total length if you take it L, but small element consider L. According to Biot-Savart, first he asked us to take small element dl, and next asked us to take a position vector from dl element to where we are going to find the magnetic field. Due to this dl, we will get small field dv. Clear? Now this is position vector, let us say r. Now the angle between position vector and small element is theta. This element current is passing, this I can write it as a ideal. Ideal we call it as a current element, small current element. According to Biot-Savart law, the strength of the magnetic field dB is directly proportional to the magnitude of the magnetic field at a point, let us say P. Okay, is directly proportional to current element ideal and directly proportional to sine angle between position vector and current element, inversely proportional to square of the distance between current element and given point. Finally, this we can write dB is proportional to ideal sin theta by r square. Then dB is equal to mu naught by 4 pi ideal sin theta by r square. Clear? This is the formula for any conductor to find the magnetic field. Clear? According to Biot-Savart law. First we need to connect, according to Biot-Savart law, first we need to construct small element, then we need to take position vector, after that we need to consider angle, then we will follow this one. Clear? To get total field, what do? We need to integrate. If you integrate dB, what do you get? B. This is equal to mu naught ideal sin theta by r square. Integration, it's depend on the limits. No, I'll just go. Mu naught ideal sin theta by 4 pi r square integration. It's depend on the derivation, where to where, it's depend on the conductor limits. Using that we will apply. Clear? Next, this mu naught, here mu naught by 4 pi is constant. Mu naught is called permeability of free space. What is mu naught? Mu naught, this mu naught is permeability of free space. It's just like permeability of free space in electrostatics, fields and charges. Permeability of free space, and mu naught value is mu naught is equal to 4 pi into 10 power minus 7. If you make it the subject to what we will get, or we will write unit is 4 pi into 10 power minus Tesla, 4 pi into 10 power minus 7 Tesla meter per ampere. Remember that permeability value for free space. Clear? Next, vector form. This is very important. Vector form. So dB is equal to mu naught by 4 pi I dl cross r by r cube. Clear? This is vector form. We do expect this in competitive exams. Already asked in CET, the vector form of Biot-Savart law. Now dl cross r cross product apply formula, you will get same this. Clear? Ideal r sin theta by r cube. One r will be gets cancelled. You will get r square. Understand? Vector form is very important. See this properly. Remember this formula. Clear? Okay, we have seen Biot-Savart law. So this is arbitrary shaped conductor. This is DL, carries current I. Point P, we will take position vector and angle. Due to small element, small field is there. That field formula we written according to Biot-Savart law, mu naught I dl sin theta by 4 pi r square. So this field is a vector quantity here. Field is a vector quantity. Then the direction of this dv. Okay, this dv always perpendicular to the position vector as well as current element. Clear? The magnetic field produced by the current element. Direction of this field acts perpendicular to the position vector as well as current element. See this direction, we will find using this right hand thumb rule. We will keep the thumb in the direction of current and we curl the fingers where the point given. Clear? We curl the fingers to the point. Now here we are finding the direction at point P. We are interested to find the direction of the field at point P. Then what do? We keep the thumb in the current direction. We curl at P. Clear? How the curling field in the direction at P we need to concentrate. It is moving in. So this is dot. Keeping the thumb in the direction of the keep the thumb in the direction of current. Curl it. Now the curling finger direction at point P we need to concentrate. If the finger is moving in, that is dot. If the fingers is coming out, then that is cross. Suppose if you take the point here. Now if you are interested to find the field at this point, keep the thumb here. Now see here point given, fingers are coming out. So here it is what? Moving in is what? Sorry, this cross. This is dot coming out. Cross is moving in, dot is coming out. Concentrate here. The fingers moving in, that is cross, it is coming out. So it's depend on the point where they given. So that is very, very important. Understand? Remember this field always acts perpendicular to the position vector as well as current element. Based on this point we will find all equations. Clear? Now we will see the application of Biot-Savart law. Clear? Biot-Savart law is used to find the magnetic field due to current carrying conductors. The first important derivation, this we do expect for 5 marks. Clear? In the final examination. Explanation of Biot-Savart law we do expect in 3 marks. Clear? Now magnetic field on the axis of a circular current loop. Now we are going to find the magnetic field by using Biot-Savart law. Now the situation see here. Now take a circular loop. Okay. This is carries current I. The circular loop radius you take it let us say small r. Now the line which is passing through the center. This is the axis of this loop. Now take one point on the axis. Let us say this is point P. Now center to point P, to take it a distance, let us say x. Clear? Now we need to find field at this point, magnetic field. Now I am following the Biot-Savart law. First I am constructing small element on the loop. This is the small element, let us say dl. Clear? Constructed. Next we need to draw a line to element, line from element to point P or from point P to element. Clear? Now draw. Understand? We have drawn. Now what is Biot-Savart law? Biot-Savart law is, what is the dV is equal to IDL sin theta by 4 pi r square. Clear? Their formula R, here R is not same. Here R is the radius of the loop. There R is the distance between a current element and point P. Okay. Now small element constructed, current I is there. Clear? Due to this element, this dV. Okay. Now according to Biot, this field direction will act perpendicular to this position, this line, and as well as this element. Clear? Now I am writing the equation dV small is equal to IDL sin theta by 4 pi this distance square required. Now this is radius r, this is x, this will be under root of x square plus r square. Hypotenuse. Clear? Okay? We need to take this distance. Let us say this point, let us say A. So this is A or PA or AP square. But AP is what? AP is equal to the root of x square plus r square. R is the radius of the loop. X is the distance from center of the loop, center of the circular loop to point P. Now this will be dV is equal to, and theta we need to take. Theta is angle between current element and this line. Clear? Theta is angle between current element and this line. This theta will be 90 degree. Clear? Okay, I will show you how this theta will be 90. See, this is the, consider this as a current loop. This I have drawn like this. Clear? And this stick is the AP. This is the situation. Clear? Like this. This is the situation. Now theta where we taken this stick and this element. How it is looking like? See, 90 degree. Clear? According to Biot law, theta we need to take, theta is the angle that we need to measure between current element and position line or position vector. Clear? Position vector is what? AP. So what is the angle now? It is 90 degree. Clear? So theta is 90. So now AP value substitute. This is IDL sin 90 1 by 4 pi AP square is there. AP is under root x square plus r square. So root of x square plus r square whole square. Square and root cancel. dV is equal to IDL by 4 pi x square plus r square. So this we got dV. Clear? This small element. We need to get total magnetic field. Means due to this loop, but what we calculated dV, small element, current element field we calculated, but we have a loop, we need to calculate total field. So this dV is not acting along x-axis, not along y-axis. This will make it into alignment x and y to get total field. So I am drawing x and y. This dV making an angle theta here. Now this theta is over, this theta is here, this theta is 90 over. Now here I am taking this dV making an angle theta with x axis. dV is acting between x and y. Clear? Now resolve this into two components. Along this will be x component. dV x is dV cos theta. Next, along this What do we get? dBy, y component. This is dB sin theta. Now we have a two components, one is along x-axis, another along y-axis. dB already we calculated here. Okay? Now, suppose if you take element here, okay, if you draw a line like this, again this value is also under root of x square plus r square. Due to this element, field will act in this direction, this is dB. Again this angle will be theta. If you resolve, 1 dB cos theta will act along x-axis, dB sin theta act along y-axis but negative. So this positive and negative will be cancelled. dB sin theta. This dB sin theta, this dB sin theta will be cancelled. Suppose if you take an element here, compulsory we need to take. Reason, we need to add all elements to get total magnetic field. So what I want to say is here, the element, the component of dB along y direction, all will be cancelled. Only along x direction component will not cancel. That contributes the total magnetic field. Understand? So the small fields, due to small elements, their vertical components will be cancelled each other because they act of equal in magnitude and opposite in direction. Of diametrically opposite elements, dB sin theta will be cancelled. If you take small elements here, the 2 will be cancelled. If you take it here, the 2 will be cancelled. So only along x-axis component will not be cancelled. So along y-axis, all components will be cancelled. Okay? And along x-axis, all components will give total magnetic field. Okay? Now, so dBx is equal to dB cos theta. What is dB? Ideal. Here we mu naught I. Clear? Mu naught ideal sin theta by 4 pi. Mu naught ideal sin theta is 90 degree over mu naught which I written here. So this is mu naught ideal by 4 pi. What we have, x square plus r square into cos. Clear? Understand? We need to eliminate now cos theta. Here this angle is theta. This will be 90 minus theta. These two lines perpendicular. This is 90 minus theta. This will be theta. If this will be theta, this will be, what we will get? 90 minus theta. Clear? Understand? Now, if you take sin 90 minus theta, what do you get? Sin here, opposite side by hypotenuse. Clear? That is r by under root of, what is that? X square plus r square. Sin 90 minus theta, cos theta, r by x square plus r square whole power 1 by 2. So this sin 90 minus theta, from the figure C, this already we taken theta. This line and this line is perpendicular. This is dB. This theta, this will be 90 minus theta. This is this line and this line perpendicular. This is 90 minus theta. This will be theta. And this line perpendicular. This is theta. Obviously, this will become 90 minus theta. Sin 90 minus theta we are taking opposite side by hypotenuse. This we got cos substitute here. Mu naught I dl r by 4 pi x square plus r square into x square plus r square whole power 1 by 2. Mu naught I dl r by 4 pi base are equal add powers. X square plus r square whole power 3 by 2. This is dvx. What do we do? To get total magnetic field, what do we do? Integrate. This is dvx. This will use the total field, or dvx is equal to integration of mu naught I dl r by 4 pi x square plus r square whole power 3 by 2. Now the limits. So now we need to write the limits. This dvx, this is the value of small element. So this small element, we made it small elements we need to add. So this small element varies from 0 to 2 pi r. Understand? So this we will get magnetic field B, integrate r, constants all you write outside, mu naught I by 4 pi, mu naught I r by 4 pi x square plus r square whole power 3 by 2 integration of 0 to 2 pi r into dl. Clear? So you know the formulas. Integration of dx is equal to x. Obviously integration of dl is equal to l. So integration of dl is l. Then we will substitute limits. We will get the answer. Mu naught I r by 4 pi x square plus r square whole power 3 by 2. This is dl integration l 0 to 2 pi r. Clear? Now here how to substitute limits I am explaining 2 by r. First we instead of l, first we will substitute 2 by r minus next 0. So 2 by r minus 0 is 2 by r. Now this final equation I am writing here. The final field B is equal to mu naught I r into 2 pi r by 4 pi x square plus r square whole power 3 by 2. This we can write r square, r into r square. Pi r square is nothing but area. So mu naught I 2a by 4 pi x square plus r square 3 by 2. This is the magnetic field due to current loop or circular coil. So this is acting along x direction. Then the field vector, how do we represent direction? By I cap. A is the area of the loop. You can cancel this, but to avoid this cancellation, because this mu naught by 4 pi value easily cancelled. Mu naught value is 4 pi into 10 power minus 7. For cancellation, don't cancel this 2 and 4 pi. So for numerical, in solving of numericals, we follow this for easy calculation. Clear? Understand? This we do expect for 5 marks. Practice and you will get easily this. It's only completely depend on Biot-Savart law. If you follow that, if you understand, then derivation is very, very simple. Okay, now this is on the axis. This is a special cases. Now, if we take distance, let us say x is equal to 0. If x is equal to 0, what does that mean? X is equal to 0 means this point lies at center. Means now magnetic field at center. Magnetic field at its center. substitute x value in this. B is equal to, if you substitute x value is 0, what do you get? Mu naught I 2a by x value 0. This is 0. R square whole power 3 by 2. This B is equal to mu naught I 2a by 4 pi r square root to r cube. If you simplify now, mu naught I 2 pi r square by 4 pi r cube. 2 pi once, 2 pi twos, 1 r will be there. So mu naught I by 2 r. This is magnetic field at the center. Suppose we have a number of terms. We have done for only single loop. If you have a n number of terms, clear? Let us say small n number of terms. Then what will happen? This formula multiply with n, and this formula will be b is equal to n mu naught I by 2 r. Single mu naught I by 2 r. If you have a number of loops, multiply with n number m. Then we will get total field. Then how do we decide the direction? Suppose current moves like this. The direction of the field at the center. Clear? Keep the thumb, take the right hand, keep the thumb, curl the figure. Then it is coming out of the board. So dot component. Clear? Same current is here. Clear? Thumb, curl this, coming out. Clear? If you don't use right hand. Clear? So field in this case, if the field is in this current is in anti-clockwise direction, field is coming out of the board. If the current is clockwise, then how do we decide? Keep the thumb, curl, then this is moving in. So the direction of the field is dependent on the direction of the current. Remember this formulas. This we will use in competitive questions. Clear? Mu naught I by 2 r. Previous derivation for PU. Now this is for competitive exams. Now previously we have seen what circular loop. If not, semicircular arc shaped conductors. How do we find field due to this kind of conductors? Magnetic field due to this kind of conductors. Very simple. Clear? This is the arc, carries current I. This is the center for the arc. Clear? Okay. So length is L. Clear? Now, what do? We follow Biot-Savart law. Clear? So, what is Biot-Savart law? dV is equal to mu naught I dl sin theta by 4 pi r square. Here radius and distance both are same. You take small element here, this is dl. Then angle is what? 90. Then dV is equal to mu naught I dl by sin 90 4 pi r square. If you integrate, length is L, then this B is equal to mu naught I L by 4 pi r square. dl will give the, let us say, total length we taken as L. Clear? So L we need to eliminate. This how do we write? If these two ends making an angle theta, then this is radius r. What is the relation? L is equal to r theta. Then B is equal to mu naught I r theta by 4 pi r square 1 r cancels. Mu naught I theta by 4 pi. Theta we will measure theta in radians. Clear? Now we will check it. This formula is correct or not. If we take circular loop, if you wish to calculate field at the center, what is the theta for circle? It is 2 pi. Now B is equal to mu naught I. This is R missed, mu naught I theta by 4 pi R. Theta is for circle is 2 pi by 4 pi or 2 pi 1s, 2 pi 2s. B is equal to mu naught I by 2R. Same or not? This is according to derivation. Of course, this is also according to derivation, but we take it in terms of theta. If it has n number of terms, multiply with n. This formula, remember, theta we will take in radians. Mu naught I by 2 pi R. How do we decide direction? If current moves in this direction, what do? Keep the thumb in the direction current, curl it. So it is moving in. So cross. Understand?